Okay, so today something slightly different. Got the train out to Colchester Castle. Plan is to then ride back to Hadleigh Castle. It's a route that I've designed, so God help me, hopefully I should get there. Not too many hold-ups or distractions along the way. Okay, let's go. I wanted to ride along as many quiet roads as I could, avoiding traffic and using the National Cycle Route network where possible. And you know what? Well, check out the video and see. The route left Colchester, went around the outskirts of Malden before heading through Bickernacre, Rayleigh and then on to Hadleigh itself. The route was fairly flat, climbing only 477 metres over 72 kilometres or 44 miles. Okay, so only a couple of miles in, but quite good so far. Following one of the national cycleway routes. So there are some roads, but nothing too much. Look, most of the roads had cycle lanes anyway, but a lot of it is like this. It's certainly not going to carry on all the way to Hadleigh, but hopefully it'll get me out of Colchester, without going down any leery main roads. So let's get cracking. Okay, so it looks like we've now left Colchester behind. It's quite nice to be going down these little single track roads like this, although it wouldn't be very nice in my car, I have to admit, but on a bike it's just perfect. This is quite good. I knew on the map that there would be compact gravel, so I still went out on the Demani because this one just doesn't go for very long. So far it's rideable. My main worry though is if it does get sketchy, I'm on slicks, so I might have to get up and push to avoid falling off. Okay, so time to carry on. This is good. So far this has been excellent. Now going through forest tracks. I've got a bit of a climb coming up. Ground is okay for the Demani, so yeah, I've got no choice but to keep on obviously, but not regretting bringing this instead of the gravel bike yet. Heybridge Basin sits where the Chelmer and Blackwater Navigational Canal meets the tidal Blackwater estuary. Established in 1796, it's a hub for pleasure boats, thanks to a lock connecting two rivers. The basin, marking the end of a 13-mile navigational route, was carved out of marshland to facilitate sea vessels. It served as a conduit for cargo transport to Chelmsford until as recently as 1972. Okay, so that's halfway done, 22 miles in. Just had a nice little coffee stop. The route here, I have to say, has been excellent, even though I designed it myself. Very quiet lanes, bit of off-road. The off-road at the start means I'm behind where I wanted to be, but with these rides, time just doesn't matter. It's the ride itself that counts. We're coming up to Malden, so I'm expecting the second half of the ride not to be quite so pleasant. I know all the roads around that way and they can be quite busy. It's not that many country lanes, but we'll see what I've picked out. Okay, time to crack on. Let's go. So clear Malden, which wasn't as bad, not that bad really. I picked a quite good route, so it cut the worst of it out. There's only about half a mile on the A414 leaving Malden. That was a bit hairy, but now we're back on these roads again. Oh, and into the second climb of the day before we reach Rayleigh. This one is about 0.6 miles. It's not too bad, but anyway, nothing if makes it interesting. Okay, let's go. Well, I'm very pleased because it looks like, touch wood, I found a nice little cut through down quiet lanes from Haddingfield to Malden, which is great because the alternative way that you used to do it was either Burnham Road or another way, not sure where we're going through Danbury, end up really busy roads. But this is it so far, and hopefully this will be it to Haddingfield. So back on familiar roads, 10 miles left to go. It's been a fantastic ride so far. Just hope the next 10 miles is going to be as good as well done so far. Yeah, so it's time to get going, crack on, and head off for Hadleigh Castle. Okay, so there we have it, ride all done. Colchester Castle to Hadleigh Castle. So home is off down that way. I think what I'll do is I'm going to go off-road. Oh, hello, where did you come from? Hey? Hello. Just felt something stiff in the back of my leg. I thought, what's that? At least it was soft, so I thought, okay, it can't be a fox or something. Okay, so having just been attacked by that little Jack Russell, so home is over that way, along there. So I think what I'm going to do is take the off-road route to Leigh. The demolished should be up for it. If not, then I can just walk. I can't really face the main roads this time of night that way, and then it just completes the ride nicely as being mainly off-road and out of busy traffic. Okay, so time to get cracking. Let's get home.